Hi, Internet. Welcome to another edition of Stop and Think, the Puzzle Channel. I'm your host, John Appleseed, and today we will solve a Thursday New York Times crossword puzzle posted by David J. Kahn, constructed by David J. Kahn, posted on May 22nd, 2025. The editor is Will Shorts, and I've tried to set up the screen so I have the rebus button and the countdown clock visible in case we need either of those. So let's get into the puzzle. Thursday is when shenanigans tend to take place, so we may have to use a rebus. One across, it burns. Don't know. One down is an Olympic diver's pride. Maybe. Don't know. Two down, target as an audience. Not sure. 14 across, opposite of one across, which was it burns. Something that doesn't burn. Something that freezes, maybe. Three down, parents' blunt answer to why. Because I said so. Four down, Hopper of Hollywood, Dennis Hopper, Easy Rider and other things. 17 across, be brave and proud with Iran in brackets. Maybe these are national anthem titles or mottos, not sure. 20 across is A to a Frankfurter, Frankfurt in German, or Germany. Eine might be a way to say A in German. I don't know what's going on there. 18 down is National Park with a working sled dog kennel. Denali would be the name of a national park in Alaska. 5 across with these highlighted clues. Aphorism about the effect of sudden wealth. So we have to combine the word in 5 across with 11 down and 58 across. So a three-word phrase, which is an aphorism about the effect of sudden wealth, or a hint to the answers of the start clues. Okay, we'll have to get some of them filled in before I can figure that out. 5 down, support for a tumbler. A tumbler like a gymnast might need a mat for support, maybe. 6 down, his number 4 was retired by the NHL's Bruins. Okay, hockey player. I think that might be Bobby Orr. Could be wrong. 7 down, clamorous. Don't know. 8 down, biblical figure seen in the sauna. This is a nice clue for Esau. Esau is a common crossword answer, usually clued from the book of Genesis. Esau and Jacob were twins. Here we're using a British cryptic style clue. The letters, the sauna, Thesauna, include the letters Esau. So Esau is seen in those words, the sauna. 9 down is stentorian sort. Is that an orator or a snorer? I think stentor was just a loud orator in Roman, but I've also seen stentorian used to refer to snoring because it is so loud, I guess. I think it might be orator. 15 across came to be a rose. Be brave and proud. Clamorous, noisy. Then 5 across could be money, which might be a start to an aphorism about the effect of sudden wealth. Money isn't everything, maybe. Maybe this is a yeller. Stentorian would be one who speaks loudly, I think. So a yeller, maybe. Star Trek pilot for 21 across, Mr. Sulu was the helmsman on the original Star Trek. 22 down, name that aptly completes the missing letters in TH blank R blank blank N. I don't know, Thursday? No, I don't know what that is. 10 across, culmination, apex or acme. 10 down, telegram or cap cut. Are they apps? Maybe 11 down, it's C5 across. 12 down, study secondarily. Could be to minor in. Let's try acme for culmination. 16 across, Jackson, who won 11 NBA championships as head coach. Phil Jackson, I think. 19 across, framed item. A window pane would have a frame around it. Palladium. Is that an element? This is an N. Element for palladium. 23 across, French handle. Handle could be a word for a name, and the French word for name is nom. 27 across, Einstein, notably. Don't know. 30 across, part of many a smartphone upgrade. This is money changes everything. Could that be the phrase? Dealing about the effect of sudden wealth. Oh, maybe we're putting the currency from these countries. Rial is the currency from Iran. Maybe could be stand tall gets changed to stand real. Stand trial. I'm not quite sure I'm getting it. 27 across, emigre for what Einstein was. Thurman. Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman is an actress. First name Uma, last name Thurman. And so she has the letters of her first name, U-M-A, in her last name, Thurman. Okay, that's interesting. 30 across, part of many a smartphone upgrade trade-in. Could fit there. And 28 down, look what I did for 28 down. 34 across, who isn't? Yeah, all right. So I have a little bit of an inkling about what may be going around here. I think the name of a currency is changing some phrase, but I'm not quite sure what it is. 24 across is how some medications are taken with Jordan. The Jordanian currency, I think, is the dinar. So, don't know. 24 down, industry, and there will be blood. That's about the oil business. Medications are taken. I don't know, 29 across. We're out of the woods. We're safe. It's safe. It's safe, I guess. 31 across. Bathroom is the loo, I think, UK usage. Target, to market to something to. I said so for 3 down. Parents' blunt answer to why. So ordinary would be a word that fits here. If we take out the dinar, we get ory. Orally. Maybe we have the letters all. So I think that the phrase, the aphorism about the effect of sudden wealth is money changes everything. But instead of the word everything, it is the word all. So stand tall would be brave and true. We take out the letters ALL, and replace them with the currency of Iran, the rial, and we get stand trial. So here we've got how medicine is taken orally. We take out the letters ALL and replace it with the currency of Jordan, the dinar, and we get ordinary. Okay, I think that's what's going on. 25 down, a long way away, afar. And 26 down, fresh starts, resets. Let me see if I can finish this corner now before I move on. To cater to, could be to target as an audience. Acid burns, and base is the opposite of an acid, so not about freezing and burning, but about acidity and non-acidity. Acid and base would be the opposite. And to that pH scale, okay. All right, 32 across, accessory used by Woody in the Toy Story movies, a lasso. He was a cowboy. 35 across, luminous meteor, South Africa. Fireball, rand, I think, is the currency in South Africa. So we take fireball and we change it to firebrand using rand, the South African currency. 38 across, brotherhood, Could that be like the hood of a monk's habit? I think that's called the cowl. So if you're a Franciscan brother, you might have a cowl is part of your habit, your hood. 45 across, formerly picks. Don't know. 50 across, Dumbledore. 2 Harry Potter. Mentor might fit. 52 across, group with a hit remake of Chuck Berry's Roll Over Beethoven. Roll over Beethoven. Tell Tchaikovsky the news. Can't quite think of the melody for that. 56 across, travel around Rome. Rome, if you want to roam around the world. Okay, so we did get one song at least today. 62 across, where things get heated. An oven, maybe? 65 across, square one. True Lies director, James, for 38 down. Is that James Cameron? Maybe? Just a guess. 39 down. Bob Marley song in the Grammy Hall of Fame. I'm not sure. 40 down, ubiquitously. Korean. Korean currency is the won. Ubiquitously would be, it appears everywhere. So what's a word that contains ALL that means ubiquitously? Something ali. Yeah, I'll have to get some letters for that. 35 down, moths do it. The flit. They flit from place to place like moths. Formerly picks. Not sure. 50 across, Dumbledore. Let's put in mentor. Not a dementor, but a mentor. 46 down, figures. Numbers. Could be abbreviated like that. Figures is abbreviated in the clue, so the answer will also be an abbreviation. 47 down, not deviating from. Not sure. 52 across. ELO. Did they do that? 62 across is where things get heated. Let's try oven. 57 down, blank user. User. Square one for 65 across. A square one. One who is square could be a nerd. One love, one life. Let's get together and feel all right. That is the Bob Marley song in question. I was thinking of No Woman, No Cry, which does not fit. Ubiquitously, where all over, but we change it to one over, and then we switch roam to rove. And 57 down becomes end user. So rove is travel around, end user for 57 down. One over is also a phrase. So yeah, these are valid answers, just with if they had different clues, but they would be valid entries in a crossword puzzle. 45 across, anoints. You anoint your successor, formally pick your successor. Okay. 41 across, cardio exercise program. Maybe that's Tybo. 30 down, one who deals with a lot of bull. A torero, a bullfighter, would do that. 36 down, son of Adam and Eve. Abel was one of their sons. 37 down, at home. Not out. I am not out. I am at home. Yeah, maybe. 51 across, one's on your side. Costa Rica. What is the currency in Costa Rica? I think it's the sol. I'm not sure about that. 53 down, damages seeker. A suer might sue for damage, one who sues. Not deviating from, true to. 54 down, square. Is it square in the sense of nerd? Or even? Like paying your debts. I'm squaring my debts. We're all even now. 51 down, moved slowly, crept. 59 down, classic car initials. That could be REO or GTO. Oh, this is everything. This is the end of the phrase. Money changes everything. We'll try REO for REO Speedwagon, classic car initials. 60 down, no doubt about it. Could be yep. So 63 across, home. That sounds like two letters. TP. Sounds like the letters T and P. And 66 across, seated, number 1. In a tournament, for example, you would be on top. All right, those all seem to work. 42 across, that's the pits. Don't know. Call again for 48 across. Call again with a question mark. So what's another meaning of call? Not sure. One's on your side. Allies is the colon, the currency in Costa Rica, maybe. Allies, if we replaced ALL with colon, which is the Spanish name for Christopher Columbus, Cristobal Colon, then colonies would fit in there. Okay, 55 across, most applied to college in the U.S. Could it be the U.S. Military Academy? Not sure. Moved slowly, inched. Okay, so maybe it's UCLA. Did not know that. I wanted to go to UCLA, but I didn't. 42 across, that's the pits. I didn't apply there, though. Call again. Oh, retitled, rename something, is to recall it a different way. Bring into play. Utilize, maybe. 43 down, gradually found out, gleaned. Can glean information gradually. Ugh, for that's the pits. And stug, stags, and steers are all named for male animals. Let's try he's there. 64 across. 1990s Israeli President Weizmann, Ezer Weizmann, I think. Film editor Blank Allen. And senior's test. Okay, I don't know the film editor Allen, but GRE is the exam you take as a college senior to get into graduate school. So I think E finishes the puzzle. There we go. That was kind of a difficult theme. We had to know the names of currencies for some of these countries. Rial for Iran, dinar for Jordan, yuan, I knew that one. I did not know colon, so I had to kind of guess there. But we managed to get through it. And then money changes everything was the phrase that helped us figure it out. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.